We move on with the sports series, and this week we're looking at FIFA. See, soccer is the least most popular major sport in America, but football is the biggest sport in the world. No one cares about the MLS, but damn it, I will, and it's not because I'm trying to cap off a running gag.
So I live in New York, a city plagued with 2 pro soccer clubs, and I'm actually gonna say that I like the Red Bull. Not for any particular reason besides the fact that I really like Red Bull.
Please sponsor me, I need money.
First thing we do is select a language. Where the hell is American? The game starts with us in France picking a character that looks similar to you before getting thrown into a tutorial that has us running through the streets of Paris. I like this, it's a pretty creative way to ease you into the gameplay. We arrive at a stadium and get even some more basics out of the way before finally being able to properly customize your character. It doesn't make too much sense that we couldn't do this during the intro. Maybe the game just wanted to throw us into the action. But now George the soccer player looks completely different and no one questions it. Anyway, George is invited to attend a big game between this team and that team. I don't know anything about them, I'm sorry. And now we are actually playing the game. So here's the thing, I'm not a fan of the sport or the gameplay here. I know a lot of people are insane about soccer, that back in 1969 El Salvador and Honduras tried to f***ing kill each other over it. But damn it, it's just a ball going in one direction and then the other direction for 90 minutes. There's not a lot happening, scoring doesn't happen often, which is why some games go without goals entirely. Which makes sense, trying to get the ball across 100 yards through a sea of bodies isn't the easiest thing, which is why you'll hear stadiums erupt once a goal is scored. Which makes it shocking that scoring a goal in this game is a bit flaccid. Ball goes in, you hear the crowd volume go slightly higher, and I mean it when I say slightly. The players run around not sure what to do with themselves before getting a celebration cutscene. There's no excitement here, the commentators don't even shout goal to hype it up. There's not even an on-screen indicator to sell it like when you score a goal in NHL or a touchdown in Madden. It's not even that hard to make it look better. Here, watch.
Come on, was that not better? But hey, listen, remember what I said last week.
My opinion really doesn't matter.
See, if you like FIFA or soccer/football, that's great. I'm just giving my opinion. Now, this doesn't mean I have any negative thoughts towards this game, because this is where things start turning around.
The career mode. George joins to become a member of the New York Red Bull.
Please, guys, I need money.
Now the controls for FIFA are really easy to pick up and use. It might be because of that cool intro, but whether I'm playing offense or defense, I'm accomplishing what I set out to do.
Now here's something about the FIFA career mode. I really miss going through it because of how productive I was while playing it. Confused? Good. Let me explain.
My role on the Red Bulls was as a substitute striker, meaning I'd only hop on the game for the final 30 minutes. Another interesting thing I did was that I played this game on the easiest difficulty, meaning pure, utter domination. I scored goals like they were nothing. I pulled hat tricks almost every game. The first 60 minutes of the game? That's all filler. The show starts once I sub in and it's a massacre on the field. I literally act as a trap card for the Red Bull. Oh, the game's tied? Let me fix that for you. Oh, the team's losing? The fuck you think this is? Oh, the team's winning? Let's win harder! The Red Bull were a relentless force, bulldozing through every team in the league, going undefeated and winning the MLS Cup. I scored so much, I mean look at my end of season stats, these numbers are good enough for a whole career. Meaning George is burying teams in shallow graves and then teeheeing about it. And as for me being productive, well here's the thing. Yes, I say my stats are nuts, but they could have easily been 10 times what they are if I fully played the game. See, how these things would go is simple. I get subbed in, play for a minute where I effectively win the game in that minute, put the controller down and start doing household chores while the game runs in the background, and considering that soccer is a sport that sometimes nothing happens, the score I leave with is usually the same when I pick it up. If you think it's bullshit the way I'm doing things, listen, I just played 4 career modes in a row and I only enjoyed 2 of them. I deserve having this chill experience that lets me also handle my own responsibilities. But besides my cheesing the entirety of the MLS, FIFA 22's career mode is actually pretty good stuff. What do I mean by that? I mean that it was all soccer. I was just playing the game, sorta, and wasn't bothered with media, wasn't bothered with teammates asking me to go to a theater, wasn't having me talk to shoe reps, and didn't have me go dancing in a fucking club. All I did is play soccer, and then use the XP to upgrade my player. That's all it needs to be in the sports career mode. Round of applause for FIFA. I mean, technically there is a little hub where you get messages, but you don't need to pay attention to these. Plus, there's an option that after you retire, you can continue as a general manager, which is a pretty awesome thing actually. Second round of applause for FIFA. You know, one time I got a message from the GM saying he wasn't happy with my performance and is considering trading me to another team. To that I say, f***ing what? You know what, actually, fuck the Red Bull. To wrap it up, I really like FIFA. It's not a waste of time.
And that's the 5 major sports titles covered. I was gonna end the series here, but I ended up coming across a lot more sports titles than I expected. We aren't even halfway done. Oh man.